Well, hello then, and welcome to Buy Rent Borrow, where every game is worth playing, and believe me, I have never had a tougher time of explaining that as I do right now about a game that I really, really enjoy. In case you didn't guess already, we're talking about Skyrim, the Special Edition, which recently released for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and for PC. And it's the last one that puzzles me the most as to why it was even released in the first place. Now, first of all, we're playing on a console, which means we now have mods and updated graphics. And that's it. Now, my big problem with this is that I'm not entirely sure this game needed to exist the way it does. Most affordable PCs can run Skyrim at the base version, and with that, you can play this game with mods, which make it so much better. And a much broader variety of them. You know what, we'll just be a Nord for right now. And done, and okay, and we're gonna call him prisoner. Just for the sake of an argument, I'm not gonna make a whole big fuss about this. Now, this is going to be the one and only time I will probably say this. If you want this game to look as good as it does, for a better value, you will play this on PC. And this is only because there is no backwards compatible version for the newer consoles. It's a pain in the ass to drag my old console out and boot it up and load my save file because I have no idea what the hell I was doing with it. And now that I've gotten used to the newer model controllers, the old ones are kind of clunky and awful. But that being said, as far as this game goes, yeah, it looks really, really nice. We've gotten everything pretty much upscaled to Fallout 4 levels of resolution and look quality, but I could just as easily put an ENB on the original Skyrim and make it worlds better than what it looks right now. Yes, I can have mods on consoles, but I have to buy a $60 version of a game I could get for about a third that price, and easily make it look so much better and have more than what I could ever want for on it. And that is really the biggest problem of this right now. I don't know who this game was made for. The only real demographic I can see are people who have newer model consoles but don't have a PC good enough to run the original. And because that version of the PC is so much more affordable now, that line is just small. So small that I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, cynical me is going to come out and say I know exactly why they made this game for the next generation, or the new generation consoles, I should say. And it's because the original sold just absolutely off the shelves, and I'm willing to bet this one does as well. I haven't looked up the figures, this is kind of early when I'm recording. So, again, yes, this looks good. Yes, it plays good. But therein lies the problem. Skyrim already looked and played good. But it's not enough for me to talk about it like that in such very narrow-mindedness. Let's take a look at it a little more in-depth. Now, first of all, Skyrim is Skyrim. It's the Elder Scrolls. They're classic RPG-style games, and this one's no exception. You are what is known as the Dragonborn, capable of harvesting dragon souls, and it's your job to stop the impending apocalypse that's happening and escape dragons. And I'd be lying if the scene didn't really feel awesome. And Right in the fire. Just like I intended. And that's about all it is for the story. You have your DLC, which you can explore the Vampire Lords, build your own house, and various other things. And it's good. But again, it was good the first time we had it. So I'm just still left in the lurch about who this game is for.
Stay close to the wall.
Now, as you can see, we got a definite graphical upgrade from the original specs. Little clipping issue there, I know, but, you know. Still, it is nice to see this running with what, at a glance, would be comparable to about Fallout 4 levels of graphics. And according to the PC variant, it runs about the same statistics in what kind of hardware you need to run it. So, it's reasonably safe to assume that you've got about the same quality level. And I'm okay with that. I got used to clicking in on Fallout 4 to run. Wrong buttons. But again, I don't have to buy a $60 version of this game to get it to look this good, or better, on PC, and I absolutely hate saying this. I don't know, dude. Just
come here. Let me see if I
get
can
these
get
bindings off me. There we go.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
But apart from that, this game looks really, really good, and as always, Skyrim looked good. Yeah, I'm getting gear. Shut up. So, nothing really big to say there, but... ah, crap. There we go. And I can't say a whole lot about the gameplay because it hasn't changed either. The controls are the same. So, yeah, it's Skyrim. If you liked it before, you'll like it this time. That's really all I've got to say about it. Now, fantasy was never really my thing. I'll admit that freely. I'm a much bigger fan of the Fallout series than I am the Elder Scrolls series that are being produced. And that's right, let me in.
You won't take us alive.
Well, apparently he's gonna let me take him dead then. And I was never very good at duel fighting. Oh, okay, he's dead. Oh, that's right, these guys don't have anything. Take your gauntlets. So, yeah, that's honestly all I can say. If you liked it before, you'll like it again. But again, I can't stress this more. The only people it'll be for, the most part, are people who don't have a computer to run Skyrim with mods, but they have a console for the modern gaming systems. And it just sends the cynical side of me into overdrive that this doesn't need to be. This should have been something else. We could have gotten a brand new game, or something besides a remaster. And again, I will admit, this game looks really, really good. But again, I have to say, the original looked really, really good. That seemed dangerous. But that's all I've really got. Honestly, I'm sorry I can't give you more, but... alright. I've complained enough, and unfortunately, that's all I really have is some minor complaints. If you like Skyrim, you'll probably like this game as well. You'll like it again. It's Skyrim. But therein's the biggest problem,
Done then? This way.
is it's Skyrim. It doesn't add a whole lot more than a glossy overfinish to it. It doesn't add anything new to Skyrim's experience. I don't even know why we were bothered down here.
You fellows happened along just in time. The boys seemed to be...
Unless you're just a real die-hard fan of all of this, I would just rent this and see if you like it. If you do, great. Enjoy. But if you got all your experience, your Skyrim experience out of it the first time, it's not going to offer anything new. It's not going to be a life changer or a new gaming experience. So I can't advise buying it, not in good conscience. All I can do is say if you liked it before, you'll like it again. But that sets a bad precedent. But then again, I guess it's already been set. Hopefully we won't see too many more of these in the future, and this'll just be probably a one-off that Bethesda does. So, who knows? Hopefully next time we'll be back and we'll have something a little more recommendable next time around. Be sure to comment and subscribe. I'm not really sure I'm going to get any likes about this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be far in the realm of less than positive. A lot of people will probably disagree with me, but that's okay, to each their own. That's why I started this show. Because everybody's got a different opinion, everybody likes different things. But be sure and say whether you like it or not, and whether you think it's a good thing that Skyrim got a remaster, and just stop blocking! All I want to do is stab you! Yeah, there we go. Aha! But be sure and like, comment, and subscribe. Well, at least comment and subscribe anyway. And if you like what you're seeing here, be sure and check out our Let's Play in the Batman Telltale series. Yeah! With our friends over at Ninja Mafia Entertainment. We'll put a link down in the description, and we'll see you back here next time. Later, everybody.